Imagine walking into a room full of people, and without saying a word, energy shifts. Conversations pause for a fraction of a second, heads subtly turn, and a sense of curiosity lingers in the air. You don't know them, and they don't know you, yet there's an undeniable pull, an invisible force that makes people want to pay attention. It's not luck, it's not looks alone. It's a presence, a certain energy that commands attention quietly but powerfully. Years ago, I watched someone enter a crowded gathering. There was no grand entrance, no flashy gestures, just a calm, steady walk and a small smile that seemed effortless. Within minutes, the entire room was drawn toward them. Conversations shifted, laughter seemed to follow their energy, and people instinctively leaned in to connect. I realized then that attraction isn't about saying the right things or trying to impress. It's about energy, presence, and subtle influence that creates connection before a single word is spoken. This isn't a magic trick or some secret formula. It's understanding the way human psychology responds to energy, confidence, and subtle dynamics. When someone carries themselves with purpose, curiosity, and a sense of playful challenge, they become magnetic. Others can't help but be drawn to that energy, even without fully understanding why. As the philosopher Rumi once said, raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Attraction works in a similar way. It's the quiet, confident energy, the intention behind actions, and the subtle alignment of presence that creates influence naturally. People feel it, they notice it, and they respond to it, even before anything is said. By the end of this talk, you'll understand how to cultivate this energy, how to become someone who naturally draws attention, sparks curiosity, and creates instant connection. It's not about manipulation or force. It's about mastering presence, understanding psychology, and projecting energy in a way that feels authentic, confident, and magnetic. Welcome to Pamela Talks, where we dive deep into the hidden dynamics of attraction and human psychology. Today, we're uncovering the instant attraction tricks that make someone magnetic and impossible to resist. Confidence is one of the most powerful forms of attraction, yet it is often misunderstood. Many think confidence is about being loud, dominant, or always having the right answer. In reality, true confidence is quiet and steady. It's an inner sense of assurance that doesn't need constant validation from others. This kind of energy is naturally magnetic because it signals stability and control. People are drawn to individuals who carry themselves with certainty because it feels safe and inspiring to be around them. When someone walks into a room and moves with calm self-assurance, it automatically draws attention. It's not about being the center of the spotlight or showing off. It's about being comfortable in one's own presence. Simple gestures, like maintaining relaxed posture, steady eye contact, or even the way a voice carries itself, communicate confidence without a single word. That energy resonates with others, often on a subconscious level, making them want to engage. Confidence also shapes the way decisions are made. A confident person doesn't hesitate to take action when needed. They trust their judgment, and that trust creates a sense of reliability. Others feel drawn to someone who knows what they want and moves toward it with clarity. This is more compelling than superficial charm because it reflects authenticity. People can sense when confidence is genuine versus when it is forced or performative. Authentic confidence doesn't try to impress. It simply exists, and that alone is attractive. Another key aspect is self-respect. Confidence grows when there is respect for oneself and for personal boundaries. It shows in how energy is carried, how interactions are handled, and how one reacts to challenges. When someone respects themselves, it communicates that they value their time, opinions, and energy. This, in turn, encourages others to respond with respect and admiration. It's a subtle yet powerful form of magnetism that draws people in naturally. Confidence also allows for vulnerability without fear. Paradoxically, someone who is truly confident can show openness because they aren't threatened by judgment. This creates connection and trust. People feel comfortable around someone who is confident enough to be themselves, flaws and all. That comfort is a cornerstone of attraction because it fosters a safe and engaging environment. Ultimately, confidence is about energy. It's not about trying too hard or pretending to be someone else. It's the quiet knowledge that who you are and what you bring to the world has value. When this energy is projected authentically, it resonates. It invites others to be curious, to engage, and to feel drawn toward that presence. Mastering confidence is not about control or dominance. It's about self-awareness, self-respect, and living with intention. The magnetic energy of confidence can't be faked, and when it is real, it creates an almost irresistible attraction that goes beyond words and appearances. Mystery is one of the most subtle yet powerful forms of attraction. It doesn't mean hiding who you are or playing games. Instead, it's about holding a little back and letting your presence spark curiosity. People are naturally drawn to what they don't fully understand. When energy and personality hint at depth without revealing everything at once, it creates a sense of intrigue. That intrigue makes interactions more engaging and memorable. A mysterious presence often comes from the way someone communicates. It's not about dominating conversations or oversharing personal details. It's about speaking with intention, letting words carry meaning, and leaving room for interpretation. When statements are confident but concise, it invites others to want to know more. This subtle withholding of information creates a pull, a magnetic effect that draws people closer without effort. Body language also plays a role in creating mystery. The way someone carries themselves, their posture, gestures, and facial expressions can hint at hidden layers of personality or experience. Small, deliberate movements paired with relaxed composure can communicate depth without a word being spoken. This silent signal makes interactions feel richer and more engaging because people sense there is more beneath the surface. Another important aspect is selective sharing. Revealing personal details too quickly can diminish intrigue, while revealing them too slowly can create distance. A balance is key. Sharing enough to be relatable, but not everything at once, keeps interactions dynamic and leaves space for curiosity to grow naturally. People are drawn to those who have a life and experiences beyond what is immediately visible because it signals independence, richness of character, and authenticity. Mystery is also tied to unpredictability. It's not about being inconsistent or unreliable. It's about showing that energy and attention are not automatic but chosen. Subtle unpredictability in reactions, humor, or conversation creates excitement and engagement. This keeps interactions lively and prevents them from becoming predictable or dull. People are naturally attracted to those who can make moments feel fresh and intriguing. Emotional attunement is the ability to notice and respond to subtle feelings and moods. It's more than just listening to words. It's about sensing energy, tone, and unspoken cues. People are naturally drawn to those who can understand them without needing everything spelled out. When energy is aligned with someone else's emotional state, it creates a sense of connection that feels immediate and genuine. This type of awareness can make interactions feel effortless and engaging. The first step in developing emotional attunement is observation. Paying attention to small changes in facial expressions, body posture, and voice can reveal a lot about what someone is feeling. A slight frown, a change in tone, or even a pause in conversation can indicate a shift in mood. By noticing these signals, energy can be adjusted to respond appropriately. This doesn't mean overanalyzing or reacting excessively. It means being present and aware, creating a natural flow in communication. Active listening is another important aspect. Truly listening requires more than hearing words. It involves understanding the emotion behind them, responding with empathy, reflecting feelings, or acknowledging subtle cues shows attentiveness and care. People are instinctively drawn to those who make them feel understood. When energy mirrors understanding, it fosters trust and comfort, which are essential in building attraction. Empathy also plays a key role in emotional attunement. It's the ability to put oneself in someone else's perspective without judgment. Recognizing feelings and responding with warmth and validation creates a positive emotional environment. People naturally gravitate toward energy that feels supportive and responsive. This connection doesn't rely on manipulation. It's about genuine recognition and appreciation of emotional cues. Timing and subtlety are crucial. Responding too quickly or too overtly can disrupt natural energy, while too little response may signal indifference. Emotional attunement involves finding the right balance, allowing interactions to feel spontaneous yet harmonized. Small gestures, nods, expressions, or even silence can communicate understanding in powerful ways. These subtle cues enhance connection without needing elaborate words. Another aspect is emotional consistency. Being attuned means maintaining an energy that is calm, present, and stable. Fluctuating or reactive energy can create discomfort, while steady awareness signals reliability. This creates a sense of security and draws people toward that presence naturally. Emotional attunement is not about controlling someone else's feelings, it's about aligning energy so interactions feel harmonious and engaging. Ultimately, emotional attunement is about sensitivity, observation, and responsive energy. When someone is attuned, interactions feel effortless, and connection happens almost instantly. People are drawn to energy that understands, reflects, and complements their own. It's a skill that can be practiced and refined, and when done authentically, it enhances presence and magnetism in ways that words alone cannot achieve. Attunement creates a natural pull, making interactions feel meaningful, engaging, and unforgettable. Playful challenge is one of the most engaging ways to spark interest. It's not about conflict or competitiveness in a serious sense. Instead, it's about introducing a sense of lighthearted fun that keeps interactions lively. Small challenges, teasing, or witty remarks create energy and excitement. This type of interaction stimulates curiosity and engagement, making exchanges feel memorable and dynamic. People are naturally drawn to energy that feels exciting and alive. The key to a playful challenge is subtlety. It should never come across as aggressive or demeaning. The goal is to create interaction that is fun, stimulating, and engaging. Light teasing or humorous observations allow energy to flow naturally, prompting smiles, laughter, or thoughtful reactions. When energy is playful rather than controlling, it creates a sense of ease and enjoyment. It signals confidence and a relaxed approach to social dynamics, which is very attractive. Timing is crucial in playful challenge. Interactions need a sense of rhythm, a balance between humor and sincerity. Delivering playful remarks too frequently can feel overwhelming or forced, while too little can make interactions feel flat. The most effective moments are when energy feels spontaneous, aligned with conversation, and responsive to context. This unpredictability keeps attention engaged, making exchanges feel alive and stimulating. Playful challenge also creates a subtle sense of tension that draws focus. When energy involves light surprises or unexpected reactions, it keeps interactions interesting. People enjoy engaging with someone who makes them think, react, or smile in ways they don't anticipate. It's not about creating discomfort. It's about keeping interaction vibrant, engaging, and memorable. This type of dynamic energy naturally fosters attraction because it makes interactions feel fun and alive. Living with purpose gives actions meaning. When energy is directed toward personal goals, passions, or interests, it carries a certain vibrancy. People can sense when someone is genuinely invested in what they do, and that energy is contagious. It invites curiosity and admiration because it reflects a life that is engaging, active, and fulfilled. Purposeful energy stands out because it contrasts with aimless or distracted behavior, making presence memorable and attractive. Focus is a key part of purposeful energy. Being fully present in each moment shows that energy is deliberate rather than scattered. This presence is not about controlling interactions, but about showing that life is meaningful and that energy is valued. When energy is grounded in purpose, it radiates confidence without needing to dominate or impress others. People are drawn to consistency and direction, which makes purposeful energy inherently appealing. Passion amplifies purposeful energy. When someone demonstrates enthusiasm for ideas, projects, or experiences, it communicates vitality. Energy that is passionate signals engagement and excitement for life, which invites others to share in that energy. It's not about seeking validation, it's about being fully invested in personal endeavors. This investment creates an aura of independence and strength that naturally attracts attention and interest. Purposeful energy also involves self-awareness. Understanding what matters and acting in alignment with values strengthens presence. People are instinctively drawn to those whose actions match their intentions because it communicates authenticity. This alignment makes interactions feel effortless, as energy is consistent and reliable. When energy is purposeful, it has direction, focus, and clarity that others subconsciously notice and respect. Another aspect of purposeful energy is the way it shapes interactions. When energy is grounded in goals and values, it creates a sense of stability and confidence in social settings. People feel comfortable and inspired around that energy because it signals reliability and competence. Purposeful energy doesn't need to be loud or performative. It is expressed naturally through engagement, attentiveness, and initiative. Ultimately, purposeful energy is about living with clarity, focus, and authenticity. It communicates value, direction, and self-assurance without words. People are drawn to energy that feels complete, active, and intentional. This type of energy enhances presence, deepens connection, and makes interactions memorable. Purposeful energy is magnetic because it reflects a life that is meaningful, confident, and fully engaged, creating attraction that is natural, effortless, and compelling. Attraction isn't about tricks, games, or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about understanding yourself, embracing confidence, living with purpose, and connecting with subtle energy in a way that feels authentic. When presence, curiosity, playfulness, and attentiveness come together, it creates a magnetic energy that draws people in naturally. Master these principles, and interactions won't feel forced. They'll feel effortless, engaging, and unforgettable. Remember, the most powerful attraction starts with the energy you carry and the way you show up in the world. If you enjoyed this video and want to unlock more insights, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon on Pamela Talks. And type the word magnet in the comments if you felt the power of this attraction trick. It lets me know you loved the video and the content we share.